Content over everything!
There are too many no's, N-O's, and not enough no's, N-K-N-O-W-N-S. Concerning who is behind the false flag attacks in the United Kingdom and Syria, I will now name and address them directly. The United Kingdom British Intelligence Service, MI6, is owned by the deep state. George Soros, who is the deep state. Tony Blair, the warmonger who has the blood of millions on his hand and must stand trial for crimes against humanity. The white helmets of George Soros, who have been known to create false flag attacks to incite war in Syria. They are Al-Qaeda and Al-Nusra and ISIS terrorists. The people reporting on the Syria gas attacks in Douma are ISIS. They are owned by George Soros. Furthermore, the United States backs a plan to launch chemical weapon attacks on Syria and blame it on Assad's regime under Obama. This is probably a bit dark, but I would love to be standing in a room listening to the Syrian leader and his military and civilian advisors literally discussing and justifying the use of chemical weapons on its own people. What would that discussion look like? Is Assad reluctant to do it? Who brings it up first as an action to take? What arguments are made to make it happen? I trust the President of the United States of America, the Sun God Emperor.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
All right, sorry, give us that, mate. Give us that, mate.
Certainly.
Al, speak up.
No one has been proven to be injured, and all videos are actors from what I have seen concerning the Douma chemical attack. The deep state operatives, ISIS, Al-Qaeda or Hezbollah stronghold is now gone due to the recent bombing. So, now I will make a Russian impression for you. Comrade agent, you are tasked with... This is what they expect you to believe, by the way. Comrade agent, you are tasked with mission to covertly kill former spy in Britain. Be sure to use Russian brand trademark nerve agent to poison him instead of any of countless other methods, so that Western capitalist pigs can easily identify Russia as killers of spy. This makes the most sense as planned. Godspeed, agent, comrade. Concerning the recent airstrike, I sincerely hope, this is a letter addressed to the Chief Superintendent Rob Jones. I sincerely hope this finds you well. My name is Cerebrit Sangmore and I am a journalist based in Redacted. I was wondering if you were aware, you may not be, that as a matter of international law, the use or threat of force against the territorial integrity or political sovereignty of another state is illegal. International law dictates that force may only be used for the purposes of self-defense and within the confines of necessity and proportionality. This prohibition on use of force is one of the norms that lawyers call jus cogens, peremptory norms, and has been codified in Article 2.4 of the United Nations Charter. International law also prohibits states from acquiring territory through aggression or recognizing such acquisitions made by other states. Please don't take my word for it, Superintendent. Ask any professor of law or international law for help. You are, after all, surrounded by universities there. I am writing for you as a matter of urgency, sir, because shortly before 9:30 a.m. this morning, a woman appeared on my television screen. Incredibly, she admitted to an assembly of national and international journalists that she had in fact broken the very laws I outlined above. This staggered me, as I am not used to seeing those who perpetrate crimes openly admitting them, let alone in front of a TV audience of millions. In short, sir, I would like to report this crime and hope that you treat the matter with some urgency, because amazingly, having just admitted her crime, she intimated that she intended to do it again. I am referring, of course, to the Prime Minister, Theresa May, who admitted this morning that she instructed the RAF to launch airstrikes against the sovereign state of Syria, a country which has neither attacked nor threatened to attack the United Kingdom. Superintendent, I hardly need to emphasize the seriousness of this flagrant violation of international law and the implications of it for domestic security. I request that you open an immediate investigation, note my allegation that a crime has been committed, and furnish me with a crime number as soon as possible. Sincerely, Cerebrit Sangmore. So this here is a photo of Theresa May. We invaded Iraq based on MI6 lies. We destroyed Libya based on MI6 lies. We bombed Yemen based on MI6 lies. And she wants to bomb Syria, again, based on MI6 lies. So, Sun Tzu, from The Art of War. When your enemy is nearly defeated and final victory is at hand, gas your own people so that nations greater than yours will intervene and destroy you. Revealed from The Independent, the United Kingdom government let British company export nerve gas chemical to Syria. So, where we stand and what you can do. Operation NWIS, No War in Syria. As well as declaring a meme war on Soros, as well as the White Helmets and Tony Blair, who wishes to run on a centrist platform and again spill the blood of millions of your brothers, your fathers and sons. Just like we did with It's Okay, suffice it to say, we need to organize and rally about this. Print out this No War in Syria picture. You can all check this out if you get boarded upon the 1649th Bureau of Mimetic Warfare's mothership.
That would be pretty good.
So, No War in Syria hashtag on social media. It catches people's attention. It catches the media's attention. Facebook and Twitter are shutting it down because they are Echo owned. The ADL and AIPAC start denying sponsorship of this and start condemning it, saying that the Jewish community in America supports intervention in Syria. People see this and it backfires on them. So, places to post these: college campuses, telephone poles, post offices, in front of restaurants, on your local redacted, government buildings, parks, gas stations, inside bathrooms, sports stadiums, vending machines and so forth. Also post this on social media with the hashtags No War in Syria, hashtag World Peace. Remember that 1 year ago the United States and co. was so sure that Assad was behind these alleged chemical attacks. No few months ago, United States Defense Minister Mattis admitted that they had no evidence whatsoever. Still without evidence, United States fired 59 Tomahawk missiles in Syria and the Syrian people died because of this. Give me a moment. So, the United States has no evidence to confirm reports from aid groups and others that the Syrian government has used the deadly chemical sarin on its citizens, Defense Secretary Jim Mattis said Friday. We have other reports from the battlefield from people who claim it's been used, Mattis told reporters at the Pentagon, referring to the white helmets of George Soros. So, meet the source of Syrian information. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, a West-funded man who hates Assad, telling you what Assad is doing. Hello, this is Rami Abdul Rahman. Hello, Mr. Rahman. What's happening in Syria? It's all Assad's fault, killing his own people, chemical weapons, anything horrible I can think of. So where in Syria do you live? Coventry. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, constantly quoted about events in Syria, is one Assad-hating bloke living in Coventry and funded by who? Echo. White Helmets non-government organization, a quote rescue and assist operation under guise of human rights. And we know who they are associated with. We know the money, where it flows from. We have thousands of eyes and ears upon them. There is a lot of proof exposing White Helmets as terrorists. Everything you need to know about the White Helmets can be seen in 4 minutes.
Fuck the White Helmets!
The White Helmets are certified to have terrorist members within them, and they're basically just a puppy propaganda front for Jaish and the lot, so they can look all sad and whimpery when Russia and the regime are pummeling their asses. Just look at the release dates for pity videos in correlation with territorial losses and you'll see through the shit quite quick. All of the jihad is funded via Triple Canopy Foundation cleansing from American, Israeli and United Kingdom classified programs into Saudi Arabian classified programs, which then go through the Saudi equivalent of their reportable contributions into non-reported and then through their extensive networks of, quote, jihadis, religious local networks and non-government organizations. End result. Proof is easily found in the archives on the mothership. A jihadi actually believes someone wants to invest in the prospect of him making a beheading video, so he does it, although you really wouldn't know if he would have done it if direct funding hadn't become available by Soros, also known as there were no beheading videos or crazy suicidal Islamists during the Cold War. Nope. They were pretty much moderate jihadists who we paid and trained semi-officially. Check McCain for specifics. The execution videos and bombings aren't for recruitment or for making their enemy afraid. That misconception is the fake out. The purpose is to create narrative content, echo, to make plebs okay with a multitude of interlinking, unending wars that even the most drunk brigade commander would evaluate with concerns of strategic competency. Enter Cerebrate Mo.
Right. Did he call me up? Yeah. Right. Hello everyone. So first and foremost, Alex, Apostle of Keck, 1649th Bureau of Mimetic Warfare, myself too. This is going to be a very quick speech. This is regarding our democracy. Our democracy, which has been compromised by undemocratic individuals such as George Soros, Peter Steele, and Anatol Kalitsky, whom are funding organizations such as, but not limited to, Best for Britain. Best for Britain was recently recruiting for a digital marketing director, paying a minimum salary of 55k to 65k for the organization known as Best for Britain. Upon further investigation of Best for Britain, they are funding leftist groups and organizations all across the country, such as, but not limited to, the Antifas and all of those other degenerates behind us. And basically, these people do not respect your individualism. They do not respect the Brexit vote, which is a record turnout of the British society saying no to totalitarian rule. And these people are well funded by the globalists. Say no to globalism, come out to public marches, speak to people, make friends. That is all. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone.
Yeah. The reality report, by the way.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you everyone very much. That was Jan, who works for the Reality Report, and Mr. Sangmore. I'm sorry about all the information you just absorbed. Hopefully you record it so you can go and listen to it. But we're going to sort of start dispersing soon. So try and avoid the clowns. Yeah. And all note that if you are swarmed upon, who's to say they're not IRA or Mossad or not Hamas or some lunatic? Why are they not being arrested? Yeah. 10 years ago, if I walk to a costume party with a balaclava, I'm getting collared. Okay? So let's have a word. And as I said before, please think for yourself, because no one else can do it for you. Take care.
Yeah. Tune into the reality report, gentlemen. Chatelet.
Saturday, my friend.
Content over everything. Content over everything. From your belly.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to Hyde.
Within half an hour. Why the mark? We don't want action. You're threatening people to try and intimidate. What? See what I mean? To intimidate. To intimidate. Make threats and there is no action.